a special day. India is celebrating 75th Independence Day. On this special occasion, we have also invited a special guest, Ms. Shweta Kumari, a world record holder, advisory member, and organizing committee chair in the World Peace Summit, educationist, academic advisor, and consultant. And she holds many other responsibilities. She is into education, she is into service, and whatnot. So, having Her Excellency Ms. Shweta into this program, really we are honored and privileged. But her introduction not end here. We'll ask her Excellency Shweta Kumari to you, throw some in-depth information about her. Please.
Namaste, sir. Thanks for making me the part of this initiative, wonderful initiative in this Amrit Ka Mahotsav celebration. Thank you so very
much. Please, can you please describe who is Shweta?
Shweta is, you can say, she is educationist, academic advisor, and whole soul believer and promoter of holistic development. And actually, Divine Bliss is the organization where I'm director of the organization, and we used to promote holistic in via music, life skill, yoga, Ayurveda, naturopathy, because we feel that if we have good mental health, automatically everything will be fine, and we will be able to have the innovation and which the world actually needs. And as we are seeing, and we are here to discuss all about the innovations. So this is all about myself, and you know more about the things, and you have already described a lot about my, in my introduction.
Because when we hear that introduction, I know people will realize that she deserves, and she deserves more than this. So thank you so much, because we already know, but when we are inspiring your achievements or whatever the traits you have, really they inspire us. Thank you so
very
much.
Sir. And it's really pleasure having me in this wonderful show, because you always come with the innovation, and you always give that kind of talent to us also to come up with our own new talent, where we find, oh, this is also the thing which we have. Okay. So this is the thing, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the introduction, first of all. Then you set the ball in the court, and let us move it on. So today we are talking about Independence Day, that Independence Day which made everyone happy, but frankly speaking, not everyone. Of course, there are people who are still far away from the celebration because it may be because of poverty, because of it may be hunger, or because it may be lack of essential commodity, whatever it may be. So we are doing a SWOT analysis. We talk about the strengths, weakness, threats, opportunities. But anyway, 75 years journey, it has brought so many milestones, so many achievements, so many highlights, so much of progress. We are advanced like anything. So what, according to Ms. Shweta Kumari, what are the achievements set by the great nation India during this 75 years period?
So I will be starting with the very famous song slogan, मेरी देश की धरती सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती, मेरी देश की धरती. So it's always known, India is known for its diversity and again for its unity. So it has, after you can say post independence, India has shown its impressive growth story. Whether it's in the field of, you can say, culture, tradition, sports, agriculture. So it has set, you can say, an example for others, even though it is in a developing stage. But I find that it's because seeing the strength, seeing the mass population, it's already in a developed stage in many verticals. So I will be talking one by one about different segments. It's very hard to catch all the points, but yeah, few of the highlighted points which I feel like India continuously undertaken a space mission, including mission to the moon and the famed polar satellite launch vehicle PSLV. India also ranked third among the most attractive investment destination for technology transitions in the world. If we talk about the agriculture, India agriculture, the total workforce is 65% comparisons of this agriculture sector. Advanced technologies helps in developing and improving many areas of agriculture, such as fertilizer, pesticide, seed technology. In year 1960, Norman, who is also known as the father of the Green Revolution, initiated Green Revolution, developing high-yielding wheat, different varieties of the wheat. Again, in year 1917, that is on 13th January 1970, White Revolution initiated the world's largest dairy development program and landmark projects of India's National Dairy Development Board. Now, coming to the defense technology, in year 1958, DRDO was set up, and set up was a new methodology to the armed force. We have all know about the DRDO functionality. In 1989, Agni missile was successfully launched. In 1998, India conducted Pokhran 2 test 24 years after Pokhran 1. The Indian Defense Research and Development Organization and Atomic Energy Commission conducted 5 further nuclear tests. If we talk about the science and technology in detail, the few of the highlighted under the supervision of great scientists and leaders C.V. Raman, Dr. Vikram, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. In year 1963, India's first ever rocket was launched. In year 1975, first satellite Aryabhatta was launched. 1969, again, the formation of the Indian Space Research Organization. In year 2008, Chandrayaan first launched to explore about moon, and not less in year 2013, Mangalyaan was launched. Now coming to the the sport, the sports, and which is our you can say the sports has great diversity in itself, you can say. So India has shown the stellar performance in this sports. India won the Hockey World Cup for the first time in 1975. India hosted the first Asian Games in 1951. In year 1978, in London Olympics, India bagged the first gold medal after independence. That was a great thing actually, because it's the first gold medal after independence. Talking about the cricket, which is a favorite all-time game for all Indians, Indian won the World Cup twice, 1983 and in 2011. Indian hosted Asian Games in 1951, won 13 gold, 19 silver, and 25 bronze for an overall total of 57 medals. India hosted first Africo-Asian Games in year 2001 from November 3rd to November 11th. Not only in the segment of hockey or cricket, the badminton, Mr. Prakash Padukone won the England Open Badminton Championship. Talking about the chess, Mr. Anand won 2000 in year 2000 World Chess Championship. In Olympic, Neeraj Chopra created history at Tokyo, and the great names PV Sindhu won world title and 2 Olympic medals. There are many more other names which have brought name and fame to the country. Not the stopping in the sports, if we see the health direction. Now, in the pandemic, during the pandemic, which we have all closely observed, it's always said, India हमेशा भाईचारा निभाता है, and we have seen that in the pandemic, the first, second wave, that was like, it was massive, where health was degrading, another side economic was falling like anything. But the health stuff, but the India government has taken that initiative, and that was a turning point for all of us, because the holistic health, that time people actually understood what exactly the Ayurveda or the holistic science is, why government is promoting the holistic health and all the frontline services, whether it's naturopathy, Ayurveda, where is allopathic doctors or frontlines, they were not thinking much and they were just giving up their health to help others. And there also came the where we see in any of the negative side, there is always, I know that was a massive degradation, the falling apart where we were losing our loved one, where everyone was suffering. So digital was the thing where from the area, from people from different areas were all together speaking and were coming out of that mental, uh, the negative side of that environment, and we're talking to each other, and digitalization helped the economy to boost again, and we all are here due to the digital thing. Many of we haven't met yet, but the business are going like anything. That was the turning point in the sense of the economy, where I think the India has shown its great potentiality, and many new norms came and very new startup came, and that was a turning point for the India economy as well. Because I feel the Indian growth, any of the country growth depends on the economy, the mentality, and which has been checked in the hard times, which we have seen in this pandemic. The hard time, the mentality of the people, that we all are together. We all are together inside the country, and we were also helping other countries also. The vaccination, the time, the vaccination, this is the largest populated, you can say, the country where all were vaccinated properly, and we helped other country too. That is a big thing, I just feel so. And there are many more, so but due to the constitutions of the time, I have pointed few of the things which I felt like I think I should point it out.
So great. That's so great. Really, you put forward the events of achievements really in a perfect manner. Thank you so much. And we'll go into the next question. You know, so many achievements, so many milestones. Yet we have to progress a lot because still we are a developing country.
True.
So there are some areas where we are lagging behind. So what, according to Shweta Kumari, where Indians are lagging behind, how can we cope up with such challenges?
So obviously, every coin has got its two sides, and the positive side is also there, and the negative side is also there. Not negative, you can say, where the area of improvement. I don't call it
Yes,
negative,
yes,
but area of
perfect.
improvement. But first important thing, due to, you can say, the diverse culture, or there are different areas where still we need to grow. There are not only the urban state, there are rural areas also. The thinking process, I think the mentality, the thinking, difference in the thinking attitude, you can say, that mentality and the attitude of the people, it should be, the thinking process, I believe, should be on the practicality of the scenario, not on the basis of any religion, caste, or the political support, I think so. Because if we have the practical approach to analyze anything, that will help to bring that healthy politics also. And healthy politics is always good for nation, because healthy politics help us to grow as an individual also, and for the government also, it brings a challenge of the nation, you can say. The second important thing is the population. So there should be some kind of strategy, because it's already, the populated nation, and the populated nation with, I think, the some part is still they are uneducated. Uneducated, why I'm saying uneducated, it does not mean that they are not having that kind of degree. Even I have seen the people, they have degrees, but that when we have that kind of discussion, it's, as already I mentioned, it's on the basis of any of these things. Education means you should have the proper analytical intellectual thought point, and you should have that innovation, the creativity in the mind that can bring any kind of change. For an example, as we are having this wonderful web session which helps to bring the point of view of the person, and uh, through this point, I know that as you are taking these points to the another level, and this is helping the nation in a way where our, even the negative point what we are saying is it will be now not the negative point, but now after changing, after the modulation, it can become the positive point. But the government alone cannot do anything. We, as a person, as an individual, we have also to educate ourselves. It's not only about the book thing, it's only it's about the things which you are seeing via your eyes, you're listening via your ears, the way you are expressing your point of view. It should have some kind of innovation. Now, the third point is the poverty. And again, whenever the two important things have been already discussed, the population and when the difference in the thinking, that is the education point is whenever it's a lacking, that automatically the poverty will be there. Because poverty is nothing but the thing where the innovation or the creation is missing. That we have already seen, if we have that zeal, even at the pandemic time, the people become jobless and the economic crisis was there. But the one who knew that how to handle this scenario was able to cope up with the things and was able to bring and show the highlights. So I think, and the fourth important point is the type of the education. Already in NEP, that new education policy, there are, this is really, I just feel that it's a really new, it was must required thing which has happened, but it will take some time to, completely come into the process. But again, as the NAP stated, many of the points which I liked, we have to start following all those, and I think slowly and gradually, and it's up to us also as an individual, as an individual, as a citizen of nation, we have to come up with these lacking points. I think these 4 points which I felt we should focus on, according to me.
So great. You have given valuable suggestions and inputs to strengthen ourselves, because that sometimes that criticism is required. Because
True
when
that,
we
sir.
know, yes, when we know where we are lagging behind, then only we can strengthen ourselves. Because we are progressing, it's a part of our job.
True.
We'll do it. Thank you so much for wonderful insights and inputs. And we'll go further. Okay, we know what you are and who you are. At the same time, the nation has to know your contribution. So, what is the contribution of Shweta Kumari towards the nation and our society?
Sir, as the Constitution of India book was published in year 1915, 26 January, it had stated already that we should respect our national flag, national anthem. We should respect other point of view. We should help others in the education. We should have that brotherhood and unity spirit among ourselves. We should pay the tax on time. And I think as a citizen of India, I should also help others to grow and protect natural surroundings, you can say. Because it's very nice question which you have asked. Being the individual uh, is, is just a part of the society, but it brings a great change. I think if we stand, and always feel that even even if no one is standing with the right thing, even if you are right, you have to follow that ideology, and which I always follow, and you have to have that ideology and just move ahead, even if nobody is supporting you, even if you are feeling like so, you have to always stand with the right, and you have to follow the right thing which are already mentioned in the constitution, and which are mentioned in different other books. And I think I am trying to bring small changes, because sir, adding to this, like I have women empowerment, talking about women empowerment, as I'm also working for the underprivileged category, not underprivileged, it's a privileged people, underprivileged people who are ready to become the privileged one. And I have got that an opportunity to help approximately I've placed 2,000 people like this who have changed their life. And when they come to us and when they say, he, you have brought some kind of change, that gives a sense of responsibility that yes, like happiness, that are beyond any words, sir. That are really beyond any words. When someone come and just say कि ये जो है ना बहुत important है, and I got my first salary and I am just now living a good life, and just they are shifting from there to their nice place, and that gives sound kind of an happiness, that what I can say.
That's so amazing. That's so amazing. Really, your work will inspire everyone. You are doing a commendable job. Everyone knows your contribution towards society. But when you are speaking, when you are uttering the words, it gives so many people inspiration. So we are inculcating that inspiration through this program. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your contribution towards nation. Thank you.
Thank you,
And
sir.
last question from this platform, what is the message that you are giving to our youth?
Sir, the message which I would like to give is to educate yourself in all ground. You have to educate not only via book, but through opening. You have to keep your ears, eyes open, and you have to learn from your surrounding, and that will give you the real sense of education. Because education for me is something creation. When you are able to create something in a small way, then that means you are completely educated. So physically, mentally, spiritually, you have to be educated. That's what I would like to give message from my side.
So great, that's so great. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining and spending your valuable and precious time. Whatever the inputs you have given, they are absolutely fantastic because you have provided milestones that the milestones, unforgettable milestones, not just milestones, unforgettable milestones. And the milestones, whenever we remember or whenever we recall, they give us boost to do something more. And you have provided constructive criticism by giving real-time issues. That's so great because if you focus on them, really we can say the word which everyone is dreaming about, developed nation. We reach that mark. And your service to our nation, your contribution to our nation, that's remarkable. And your message, a pioneering message. Thank you so much for spending your time and giving us the wisdom, giving the knowledge that you have. Thank you so much.
Thank you.